here's what Eisen said. Dallas should be on the phone to Seattle right now. How huge would DK Metcalf... Why are you clapping?
I love this already. I don't even know where it's going, but I love it.
Okay. I'm going to probably end up disagreeing. How huge would DK Metcalf be with a star on the side of his helmet? I do appreciate his star ability to make himself a figurative star wherever he goes, but the star on the side of that helmet, Thanksgiving days, Monday nights, Sunday nights, DK Metcalf on the Dallas Cowboys is exactly the play that Jerry Jones would make. It's exactly the play Jerry Jones is built to make. So, Rich Eisen, you're talking about all this receiver money. You just saw what Cooper Kupp got. You know Debo wants to get paid. We know about Devontae. We know about Tyreek. Talking about Jerry Jones, and that is an obvious move. He should go and get DK Metcalf.
And you're mentioning wide receivers. Don't forget Hunter Renfrow. This morning, he signs with the Raiders again, 2-year, $32 million extension, 21 guaranteed.
He got 16 a year?
Yes. He deserves it.
You're going along with he deserves it?
Yeah, he's a baller. He's without question a baller. I know one of our Tolos and good friend of mine, Muma, who's a hardcore Raiders fan, always preaches about how great Renfrow is. He was damn impressive last year, and I think he definitely deserved that. But, I mean, DK to the Cowboys? Seriously, are the Cowboys going to make a move like that?
No.
Okay. No, they're not.
Well, they just let Amari go. Like, Amari Cooper and DK Metcalf, what's the difference? You know, how far is the gap between the two? DK...
Well, they're different players, for sure.
Yes.
Like, vastly different. DK is more of a...
Who's better?
You know, again, like, they're so different. I don't know that I would even, like, try to compare the two in terms of who's better or not. Amari is obviously a much better route runner. DK is... Okay, DK is more your T.O. Des Bryant type player.
Yeah.
Whereas Amari Cooper
he's like your tactician. He's your, he's your craftsman.
Yep, absolutely. And there is a big call for both. And look, if they wanted to make a move for DK Metcalf, I'm cool with that. Look, again,
you would sign up for any receiver, any big name receiver with a rumor like this. You're diving in head first.
Offense, baby. Give me offense. Stop spending money on the defense. Give me offense. Yeah, I absolutely would.
And if you're looking at the numbers between the two just last season, they're pretty much parallel. I mean, DK Metcalf had 7 more receptions. He had 102 more yards than Amari Cooper.
What are you giving up there, Chief?
Well, that's the question. You know, what's it going to take?
Oh, sport.
Sport, I know.
What are you giving up there, Steve?
What you got there, Buckaroo?
Boy. What are you giving up, Cat Boy?
Yeah. That's a good question. And it's going to take a one to get him.
Yeah, and it's going to take $22 million to sign him.
At least.
Yeah, I'm out. This is why you drafted CeeDee Lamb. Let's see if CeeDee can be the one.
Okay, you got your 2.
All you Michael what?
You would have your 2 already with Gallup, but you need a 3.
Yeah, and you can find a 3. You can find 3. 3s grow on trees. That's my T-shirt.
3s on trees.
3s on trees. 3s can grow on trees.
I do hope that one day we get to the point where...
And I got a tight end holding out, so he must be great.
Yeah, he must be.
He must be awesome. We just franchise tag. So, again, we can't be dying for DK if we think that the points per game are not going to drop a ton. That's what a lot of the numbers people told me. With Amari gone, the numbers per game with the highest scoring offense in the league is not going to plummet, so we should be okay with a great quarterback that we have.
Well, it should be. Like Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs are not going to drop off that much offensively, losing Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes because he can make another Tyreek Hill.
Aren't you seeing some action, though? You emailed the other day about some Chiefs disrespect.
There is some disrespect in Vegas. People saying that it is, the Chiefs under is one of the best bets in the league, and I think they're over at 10.5. Like, guys, they're not only winning 10 games this year. Like, unless Mahomes gets hurt, they're going to win 12 games again.
The Cowboys scored 31 a game last year. That led the league. What will that go to without Amari? Kansas City was third at 28 a game. I feel much better about the Chiefs staying at 28 than the Cowboys at 31.
Yeah, I don't see the Cowboys stay at 31. Although, with the division being poor, I mean, they might. They might.
True. And the Chiefs being...
Division is going to be great.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I don't know how that's going to shake out, but look, at some point we'll get to.
And DK got issues too, by the way.
Oh, he can't run a route to save his life.
Well, he's if you think Amari is lacking emotion, DK goes overboard the other way. He's a personal foul or unsportsmanlike waiting to happen. Good for him, but in terms of talking to therapy, maybe he's going to betterhelp.com/Shan and RJ, but DK has talked about being unable to control his emotions. And there's games where DK seems like he disappears. Something happened to last year's Seahawks. What the heck happened with all those receivers and the great Russell Wilson? It feels like DK Metcalf can take over an entire game whenever he wants. Sometimes he does not, but too much compensation. I got my young guys that I'm waiting on and that I've re-signed. No, thank you.
Yeah, but Rich Eisen is alluding to the fact that DK Metcalf could help out the boys. And if you look at what Pro Football Focus put out, maybe that's something they need as they put out their top wide receiving cores going into the 2022 season. And the Dallas Cowboys come in.
Hang on. Let's try to guess it. This is the top receiving cores?
Yes.
Are we going with 3 receivers, tight end included?
It just says wide receiver core, and I do not see tight ends on any of this list. But I only have where the Cowboys are at.
Oh, you don't have the others?
Let me pull it up. I can get it. Hold on one second.
Well, meanwhile, RJ and
I got it.
We'll go through these. So let's try to name the teams ahead of them. Will Philly be ahead of us? AJ and Devontae.
AJ Brown.
I'm going to say
no.
Okay. I will slightly lean towards yes. Cincy should be ahead of us.
Tampa.
The Raiders.
They got Devontae and Renfro.
Waller, I don't know if Troy said. I can't remember if he said they included
Denver
or not. Judy,
Sutton, Tim Patrick. That's a nightmare to
I'm going to say Denver's behind us.
Okay.
Rams.
Oh yeah, Rams for sure.
Rams. Seattle. If you talk about DK
on Amari's level,
Lockett,
Tyler,
and Baldwin. Is Baldwin still there?
No, I don't think so.
Where is he?
Retired.
Did he retire? So that's 5 or 6.
Okay.
So I'll say the Cowboys are at 7.
All right, then the wide receiver core is going into the 2022 season, according to Pro Football Focus. Number 1, you guys didn't even mention. The Cincinnati Bengals.
No, he mentioned it.
Oh, you did mention it. Sorry about that. Yeah, Cincinnati Bengals, number 1. Tampa Bay at number 2. The Dolphins at number 3.
Oh, forgot about that. They got Tyreek and then Waddle, right?
Yes.
The Eagles come in at number 4. Number 5, the Raiders, who we just mentioned, Hunter Renfrow signing there. Of course, they got Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, as you mentioned. Top receiving cores going into the 2022 season, according to Pro Football Focus. Number 6, the 49ers. Number 7, the Rams. Number 8, the Bills. Number 9, the Chargers. And at number 10, the Denver Broncos.
Oh,
wow.
And then at number 11, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then at number 12, the Dallas Cowboys. And I'll just read the first and last sentence of what Pro Football Focus said. The first sentence: the losses of Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson hurt, and they're the reason Dallas slides just outside the top 10 list on this list. And the last sentence: free agent acquisition James Washington and rookie Jalen Tolbert will compete for snaps as the number 3 receiver and vertical threat in Dallas's offense.
Well, I mean, Gallup's a vertical threat, the main one right now. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a good receiving core, but losing Amari Cooper takes this from an elite unit to just a good one. And we will get to a point in the NFL where everybody views the third wide receiver on the same level as the second defensive end, because you need to fill out the roster spot, and it's as important of a job. Like, if you need 2 defensive ends, you need 3 wide receivers. We're going to get to that point. We're not there yet. Some people are. I'm there, but a lot of people aren't there yet, where it's just accepted. And when the Cowboys, whoever figures that out, the Rams figured it out. They have wide receivers everywhere. They were the champs. The Bucs figured it out. They had wide receivers everywhere. They were the champs the year before.
With top defenses on the other side.
They had great defenses.
Let's not conveniently leave that out.
They had great defenses. They had great quarterbacks. You got to have a lot of it. You know, you got to have all that.